What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I do new videos all the time on Etsy, e-commerce, and personal success. In this video, we're going over some more questions we've gotten here on the channel. Another FAQ video for you guys. We got some good ones today. We got some long tail keyword ones. We got some theoretical questions too. This one is good here, and we got some other really good questions. I always try to, if I've answered it before, I try not to bring it in because, for a lot of you like longtime viewers and stuff like that, I try not to like answer the same questions over and over, but at the same time, new viewers want to see answers as well. So I try to keep a healthy mix, and also I try to get some really cool questions as well. So ask me a really cool question in the comments below, please. Ask me something really hard, some kind of theoretical conspiracy theory question about Etsy, because I have plenty of answers and theories, and we can talk about it. We can put our tinfoil hats on about it. Okay. So anyway, let's get started. If you haven't, please hit the like button for me. It helps me in the YouTube algorithm. So now let's get started. So Stefano, the priority shipping listing is necessary because some customers decide to have faster shipping service after they purchase. This is really true, you guys. You can even charge a little bit more if you can add like a 50 cents to it or whatever in your. Wait, no, correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm sorry, take that back. But it is really important to have priority shipping and those shipping upgrades in there. They pay for it. And, if that helps them make the purchase, then awesome. Maybe they need it in like a week or two. So definitely diversify your shipping offering. Anyway, I have one question for you. Is it better to copy a listing and make some changes to reach more people, or is it better to add a new listing, more specific? Will Etsy give you a boost for a copy or a new listing? Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Nobody really knows the answer to this. I don't think many people ask this question either to themselves. Because on this channel, as you guys may know, I talk about, make a duplicate of that listing and test different SEO. That is how you climb the ladder on Etsy. So that's a really good question. Does Etsy like those copies necessarily? I mean, sure. Lots of copies do really well when you choose the right SEO and you put a different thumbnail image on it, etc. But would it do better if it was a brand new listing? Would it get a better boost if it was a brand new listing, not a copy, right? That's a really good question. And, if there is a difference in Etsy's eyes, then yeah, a new listing would be better, because then they won't be like, he's just making another copy. He's just trying to milk the search rankings some more. I don't know, but I really, I don't know. I used to believe that a new listing would be your ticket. And whenever I would make a duplicate, I would not use the copy function, and I would create a brand new listing. And then going on from there, I would get extra paranoid about it. And I would rename all of my images, so that way it would have different metadata for the SEO. And if Etsy cares about the image metadata for SEO, etc. So I would go pretty hard on this theory. So that's why I really appreciate this question. Nobody's ever asked this on the channel before. So I used to go pretty hard with this, and I believed that a new listing would do better. But then it got to the point where I was like, okay, I want to make way more listings. I need to make like 20 today. I want to make 20 today, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, until I'm, where I want to be. So I do copies now. I don't do that anymore. And I haven't seen a huge difference, but early in my Etsy career, I really did think it would. You can test it out too. I would suggest to you that you try it out, but you would have to, keep a little notes on, and it's impossible to compare Etsy listing to Etsy listing when you have different title and tags on it. It's like comparing apples to like not even oranges. You're comparing apples to like car tires or something at that point. There's really no way to get a definite answer, even if you're keeping track of everything. So, I mean, you can try it out for yourself, but you're really never going to be able to tell. So I would just, do whatever you want. But I don't see a difference on my shop, and I don't think you will either. So I hope that answers your question. Let's go to the next question. But before that, please, if you haven't already, smash the like button to help me in the algorithm. Excellent. And so subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Next question is, when should I kill the ad? When? When kill the ad? No, but when should I kill the ad? That's a great question. When your ad is not making you money, when that ad is spending more money, it's when it's spent more than your comfortable cost per conversion, which is how much money you're willing to spend how much money you're willing to spend to get one sale. Once it's past that, it's not coming back from the dead. 9 times out of 10 on Etsy ads, it's not coming back from the dead. The algorithm has already chosen some weird, like 3 letters out of your entire listing to push onto Google Shopping ads for whatever reason, or some random act of randomness that Etsy ads seems to love to do. It's not random, but you get the point. You know what I'm talking about. When should I kill the ad? It's when it's spending too much. It's if it's burning a hole in your pocket, it's never gonna stitch that hole back up for you. So turn it off and then make a duplicate. And then it goes back to this original question, what kind of duplicate should you make? No, just make a copy and redo the SEO. And if you think the image sucks, the thumbnail image sucks, then change that too. Take some better photos or just change it if you have a different version. Okay? Excellent. Thank you for that question, Kareem's. Good question. Next question is, are you saying to not put the name of the artwork in the title, but just say something like painting? This is a good question. This is a big question. This is, I'll give you some context because, for painters, a lot of painters that I've coached, they put the name of the painting in the title, the name that they have given the artwork in the title. And it's always a really cool name. It's always beautiful and astounding, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But the thing is, the algorithm does not care about your artwork's name. And capitalism does not care about your artwork's name. If it was in an art gallery or something to that effect, then yeah, your art piece's name matters. I want to know that it's called, Blue Delilah Skylight. I don't know. That was stupid, but they're going to want to know what the name is. And even you put that in the description. You don't put that in the title and the tags because the algorithm doesn't care. If check it in Marmalade or check it in eRank, whatever you use, and if it's not being searched, then get it out of there. The title is for finding customers, not wooing them. The description is for wooing them. So put the name of it in the description, and you could even put the name of it in like an image in one of the things. Like this artwork is, you could make an infographic that's called that says this artwork was done by Gigsy Art. This artwork was done by Gigsy Art on oil on canvas, blah 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 blah, in the sunlight of Venice Beach, wearing nothing but a man Speedo. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But you get the point. You put that in the description and you don't put it in the title. So yes, I am saying to not put the name of your artwork in the title and you call it other stuff, because there's people looking for paintings, original artwork paintings on Etsy, but there's also a lot more people looking for other type of stuff like gifts or wall decor, home decor, those types of keywords. So I hope that broadened your horizon, Gigsy Art. I really hope that helped you, because I see a lot of really, really talented artists putting the name of their artwork in the title, and it is not useful, I promise. I know, as much as you want to do it, don't do it. When I started making my jewelry, we would name our stuff and we would put the name in the title. So I've been there. It's not just for painters, it's for jewelers too. We would think of all these wild names and put it in the title, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Well, at least the algorithm doesn't care, and you shouldn't care either for getting customers through the search results, right? And also, like I mentioned, for coaching, I've coached a lot of artists. If any of you guys need coaching, via Skype or via phone call. The link is in the description below. All right, so next question is, it's all good looking for more popular tags, but Etsy seems to really love long tail phrases at the time of writing. How do you balance long tail phrases, which normally aren't so popular, with searches that are more popular but aren't long tail? Okay, so long tail phrases are always going to be popular, because customers, as they're searching, they're refining their search. Once you type in handmade soap, you find some cool soap and you're like, oh, wow, I didn't know soap could be made with sunflower oil butter or something. And then now you're typing in sunflower handmade soap. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know people put crystals inside of soap. That's a really cool. I like that. People do that. Now you're typing in sunflower handmade soap with crystals, or sunflower handmade soap crystals, So that's a really long tail phrase. And so long tail phrases are always going to be popular. So how do you balance long tail phrases with searches that are more popular but aren't long tail? So yeah, okay. So this is a common question with Marmalade or with eRank. This is the question. I put my long tail keyword into Marmalade and nothing comes back. It just sucks. Well, the thing is, the long tail phrase is so long or so uncommon that people don't type it in like that normally. But if you break it up and add the noun that belongs with each adjective with those adjectives and search them separately, then that will become popular in those SEO softwares like Marmalade and eRank. So like, for example, handmade soap is probably really good. And then like crystal soap is probably really good. But if you put in handmade crystal soap into Marmalade, it's not going to come back good. Or handmade soap with crystals, that's not going to come back good either. So my answer to your question is, you bring in the noun that belongs with that adjective that is piled on to the phrase. And you use those as tags in the tags, and then you run with it in the title, as in handmade soap crystals, right? That's in the title. And then in the tags, it's handmade soap crystal soap, right? I don't know if crystal soap is good, but that is an example of how you would do that to have a good tag along with a long tail phrase. Okay? And then again, always Etsy is going to be mixing and matching stuff. And so you might not have a direct hit for handmade crystal soap, but if you have handmade soap with crystals, you will, if you did your work right, show up for that search. Excellent. I hope that didn't confuse any of you guys. Please ask in the comments below if it did. And again, if you have not hit the like button, please hit it for me. Excellent. Okay. Next question, Culture Pop. I was interested in your idea of duplicating listings and starting fresh rather than revising with new keywords, etc. But what about losing product links from Etsy customer likes or Pinterest, purchase/viewed data, and visible reviews for those products? I'd love if you could speak on that more a bit. Okay, that's actually like 3 different things we need to touch on for that question, because that's a good question. So let me go with this first, with the product links. I don't think you're talking about backlinks in terms of like SEO for Google and stuff like that. I don't think you're talking about that. I think you're talking about customer favorites. So if you are wanting to start fresh, let's first establish the situation where this is going to become a concern. If you're wanting to start fresh with the listing, that means it's not making you money. That means it sucks. That means that you want to deactivate it no matter what's going on. Well, we'll go over that in a second. You most likely want to deactivate that no matter what. As for if it's not doing well, it likely doesn't have that many favorites. The favorites, don't worry about favorites. You can throw those in the trash right now. It doesn't matter. But if it had reviews, a lot of reviews on it, then yeah, just keep it. and then duplicate it again. You don't need to kill it. If it's got tons of reviews on it for you, then chances are it's probably doing decent, So keep that. Don't deactivate it. But if it has no reviews and just a few favorites, or even if it has a ton of favorites and it's not making you money, you kill that listing. You throw it away and you don't look back, okay? Then you duplicate it. So that's the first situation with the whole like Etsy's ecosystem with favorites and reviews. So I covered that. In terms of Pinterest, now let's say you have a giant board, or you're posting to all these different boards, and a ton of your listings are linked or are receiving traffic from Pinterest. That's a different story. Then you don't want Pinterest posts that are broken. You don't want people clicking on a Pinterest on a pin and not having them go anywhere. Yeah, it will take them to your shop, and it'll say, oh, this isn't available anymore, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and take them to your shop. But at the same time, you want them to land in the product they were interested in, because attention span is short. They might go back to Pinterest. They might search something into Etsy. They might not go to your shop. They probably will go to your shop, but in terms of conversion, yeah, you want them to land on the product they were interested in, to shorten the customer purchase path as short as possible. So they purchase that. They go, oh yeah, I like that. Click on it from Pinterest. Yep, there it is in Etsy. Like it. Okay, that's a good price. Cool description. Cool, it fits my booty. All right, I'm gonna buy it. That's the path. That's the path you want to follow right there. So yeah, with Pinterest, that's a whole nother, beast. If you have a ton of pins that are connected to listings, then yeah, you want to reconsider that as well. But if you're getting a ton of traffic from Pinterest to that listing, then again, you probably don't need to deactivate it. You're getting traffic to it, but you need to check that. Go into the statistics of that listing that you're considering deactivating and see if it's bringing in a ton of Pinterest traffic. And if it is, then yeah, don't jeopardize that. Don't sacrifice that. Keep it, right? Keep it. Now, let's see what else. Yeah, and then if okay, we already covered that as well. Beautiful. Purchase and viewed data. Yeah, if there's, and even if there are purchases on it, there could be a lot of purchases on it, but that was from like a year and a half ago, and now the algorithm's changed like 25 times, and Etsy's gone through 55 ice ages, and you're a man of the future now. So listings do that. Your shops will do that too if you're not careful. Listings will do really well, and then something will change on Etsy, and then it'll tank. So yeah, there will be listings in your digital cobwebs, as I call them, that need to be killed, even though there's a lot of purchases on it, but not a lot of recent views in the past 30 days. So that's another thing you need to investigate in your statistics. Beautiful. Visible reviews, yeah, covered that already. I love if you could speak on that. I hope that was enough. I'd love if you could speak on that a bit more. I hope that clears it up, really. Please tell me in the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, last question. Stick with me till the end. Hi, Dave. I am brand new to Etsy. Just opened my shop last week. Congratulations on your new journey. I am working on adding listings to my shop and currently have 4 listings active. My competition has on average 50 to 75 listings. How many listings should I have before turning on promoted listings? I am following your advice on Marma, etc. Well, thank you for following my advice. I think it's good advice. So, if you have 4 listings, yeah, you can turn on Etsy ads. It's not called promoted listings anymore. If you're new to the party, let me just tell you, promoted listings is the good old days. Okay, it's the good old days. That's not thing. It's a thing of the past, Sonny. Anyway, or I don't know if you're a girl or a guy. I'm sorry. Anyway, promoted listings, it's gone. Anyway, yeah, if you have 4 listings, you can turn it on. You can turn it on whenever you want. I would recommend, just to give you a number so you feel better, wait until you have 15 listings. Then turn it on, put it like $10 a day. Then you'll be good. Then once you get to like 50 to 75 listings, then you turn it up as you go. with more listings and you watch your not promoted listings. I almost said promoted listings. You watch your Etsy ads dashboard and you turn off the listings that are spending more money, like we talked about earlier in this video. Okay. So you can really turn it on at any time. It's okay. Turn it on now. You'll get more views. You'll get more sales, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you keep your eye on the Etsy ads dashboard. So yeah, you can turn it on whenever you want, but if you don't feel comfortable turning it on right now, don't. Wait until you have 15 listings, like I said, then put it at $10 a day. So that's it for today's video, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Please check out all the links in the description. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, of course. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments below, and also check out the Slow Sales Solutions program. It's my course for bringing your Etsy shop to the income level it deserves to be, regardless of your Etsy experience. And I will see you in the next video. Have a beautiful day.